Hello and welcome back to Intelligent Design. I've been messing around with this game for quite a bit longer here, about another hour and a half or hour or so of about that long about gameplay here. It's like the perfect game to have like running in the background while you're doing other things, like making thumbnails or whatever. And we have a bit of a crisis actually on our hands. So I got to the point. Let me pull up my graphs here. You can kind of see like I'm actually kind of tiny at the moment. We can see like my score was way up there. We were up there like almost 3,000, but I had a big problem with I had so many herbivores. I had like over 600 herbivores, and I could not keep plants alive. And so I kind of panicked because I was down to like under 50 plants, which I am again now, and I had like 600 herbivores, and I only had like 50 carnivores. So I overdid it, and I just started spamming out carnivores. I mean, not a ton, but I put out too many carnivores apparently, because now I'm down to 17 herbivores, and they are dying off quickly. So I can show you all the stuff I've unlocked here though. So we've got, I guess, all of the plant prestige unlocks are done, and all the unlocks are done. Now we're at prestige level for the plants. We're almost there with the herbivores, and carnivores are getting there. Let me see what we can do here. So all the custom plant things we have several different things here. Seed force, seed efficiency, reproduction rate. I've messed around with this just a little bit, throwing some plants out. And is that working? There we go. What I did to solve my plant problem, which actually was probably what I should have only done and not the herbivore thing, or not the carnivore thing, is that I just started planting plants out kind of on the edge of my ground, because the ground was like crawling with herbivores. The ground looked like it was moving. There was so many herbivores out there. And I need to like obstacle avoidance. Yeah, we need good herbivores that can like hide from things. And we need hunger should be, I guess, low. I don't want them eating so many plants. Let's yeah. Get some more herbivore. I can't have 5 herbivores. I can't believe it. But anyways, so I spammed a bunch of plants kind of on the edge of my area here, which I've built a bunch more radars, which gives me a lot more space. And that kind of brought the plant population back, because this whole central area, this is where I began, was like swarming with herbivores. And I couldn't get any plants going in there, because as soon as the seeds would spawn, they would get eaten. You could see the herbivores, the little polygon things go charge over and start chowing on them. And you can see I think these are carnivores. Yeah, these carnivores. And they're just roaming around looking for, I think that's an herbivore that they're chasing. Running all over the place. And they're just going to chew up these herbivores. I mean, I got 40 now, but we'll see if they can survive. Let's see what else I can do here. Sense. I mean, that sounds like a good idea, I would think. Sense. Come on. Yeah. And we also want maximum biomass, I guess, would make them, maybe hunger could be lower so they don't eat all my plants. And life expectancy is fine. We could do egg gestation higher. Maybe they'll reproduce a little bit quicker. I still don't have really a very healthy plant population. I have big plants. I've planted plants that have a lot of high biomass. That's why they look so giant here. I'm kind of high up, we can see. They are giant plants. And I think that it's... Man, so I don't have a lot of plants, but I just have big plants. There's tons of carnivores charging around here. Starting to get up there. So let me just dump out a few herbivores here. This is probably a good set. And can I make like stupid carnivores? I mean, maybe I could do that. What's our options here? I think it's the same as the other ones. Cautiousness, sense, separation. Maybe we could do like a few, but like hawks. You got a few of them just sort of spread around, and they kind of clean things up. Maybe that would work. We need to get some more plants back. Now, we could do random ones, but I've been kind of messing around with this. I think this is actually the better way to do it, because we can sort of pick what we want. We want plants that live a long time. I made like a superhero plant, and that seems to actually be doing pretty well. Those are the ones that are surviving. The plants that I cranked up the metabolism and the maximum biomass. I cranked them all the way up. Reproductive rate, trying to get these things to survive. I'm not sure what seed force means, but sure, we'll crank it up. Root range is all the way up there, so they're going to be like big plants spread out quite a bit. And we can plant some more of those out here where there's nothing. And I think the best way of doing this is just to set them out far away from anything else. Yeah, you shut up. Before the herbivores can get to them, so then they can grow and then they can set their spawn out. And you can see the ones on this cliff here are doing just fine. That's because all the animals aren't up there. They're all down here in the middle. So we can throw a few more of those in there. I've actually really enjoyed this game. When I first played it, I was kind of skeptical because it was, it was an interesting game. And I've seen a lot of Steam reviews are not very positive. Several of them are not, anyways. And I think it's a kind of game that it's not for everyone. That's for sure. It's more of a hands-off, I suppose, kind of, I don't want to say lazy game, but laid-back kind of let things happen sort of, well, evolution game. I mean, all these games are sort of like this. Our carnivores are starting to die off because our herbivores are dying off, so that sort of actually fixed its problem. I think it'd be a better idea to have too many plants and then start maybe slowly introducing herbivores in. Maybe that'll help us out. We're going to see if we get our score back up. Look at my score down to 700. That's like where it was when I started this, like an hour and a half ago. So, things have fallen apart quick. I was gonna do this video and I was gonna like show off all the amazing things that I had created, and then it all collapsed. She's level 12 on our plants. I guess that's good. Carnivores, we're getting one more of those. Let's see what kind of genetics we can get here. Hunger. Can I make you guys like not so hungry? Maybe we can do that. I don't want to play any more carnivores though. I think we're at a good level. Are they growing? Are herbivores growing? 125. I'll have to see if they're. There's 126. There we go. Maybe we're getting somewhere. I have to see. But yeah, so you can take over this whole thing. What you do is you plant these buildings, these radars, and they allow. You can see my biomass. I have tons of biomass now. This game's not really a challenge to the getting points to do things. The challenge is keeping things stable. Let's I don't know, put one there. And we'll put one up on this mountain. Ooh, on top of the mountain. Yeah, let's go do that. Throw it up here. Can we get up on this ridge? Is that possible? Nope, I'm at the top of the map here. But we can put one here.
Out of range.
Oh, come on.
Build
There.
radars.
And then we can, I don't know, stick a collector there and a research station. And let's make something that lives up there. I'm guessing some sort of. Maybe we can have a tiny little ecosystem up here. Something like. Let's play around with this. So we want something that's going to be. Yeah, we want it tall. It doesn't have to be giant though. So we'll make something skinny. And root range doesn't have to be too big. Competitiveness. I mean, I don't know. Reproductive rate. Yeah, for plants, we want the plants to live a long time. Efficiency is probably good. I don't know. Absorption rate. Yeah, okay, so let's plant, a few of these. What? What do you mean? It's not out of range? So we'll throw these up on this ridge. We'll see if we can create, a different sort of ecosystem thing. I think I mentioned on the Steam page that there's a way of it uploads some sort of Excel file that you can pull up that will it's supposed to give you all kinds of stats, kind of like a spreadsheets for nerds on this kind of game, and I couldn't find it. I looked through the Steam the folder, but I couldn't find anything. I looked everywhere for it. So I don't know if that's really a thing or what. And where's all my plants? Did they fall down? Did they fall down off the mountain? I think they did. I think they're all down there. Let's see where they go whenever they go all the... Yeah, they're there. Come on, spawn. There's the valley. Looks kind of exciting. I also did crank the graphics, but I didn't have them all the way up last time. I didn't realize. Score 429. What? What? We've fallen apart quickly. We have completely collapsed everything. Herbivore. What does that give us? Is that egg gestation? What's next? Reproductive rate. All right. We need to get plants going. I've tried throwing out just random plants. It doesn't seem to do what I want it to do. And these aren't spawning. Let's just try random plants. Will they stick? Maybe we can create a small, stable ecosystem up here, and maybe we can get them to spread around. One of the things, which is kind of a strange, see how that's so slowly going down. There's one called Seed Drop in here, Seed Drag, and I had that one cranked all the way up, and I thought that was a bug because the seeds were just sitting in the midair. They were like very, very, you couldn't even see it. They were very slowly dropping. That's what Seed Drag is. And I saw a comment complaining about or questioning why, not a comment, but on the Steam community or something, complaining why their seeds were just stuck, like as if it was a bug. And I was thinking the same thing. But nope. Just seed drag. There we go, we got a few sticking around. Alright, there we go. Excellent, excellent. So let's build up some sort of a society of plants up here. Come on, come on. If I just crank these things out, maybe something will go. Up the ridge. Alright, plant it up. And then we'll get some herbivores up there. Probably one thing of herbivores will be enough to keep this. There we go. Excellent. Those are sticking. It's really not like on top. They're on the sides only. Nothing over on this side. There's something. What is that down there? Are those some carnivores? I think it is. Okay, carnivores way down here. This is a nice, safe little valley. Maybe we should throw some plants in there. Okay. So, you can see our plants rising a lot because we're throwing them down at the moment. Herbivores and carnivores are staying pretty steady, but plants are they're dropping again, aren't they? I don't know. Maybe we can plant them. Maybe we're safe to plant them again in here. Let me just do some random ones. See if we can get some sort of a society here running again. Let's just spread some plants around. We need lots and lots of plants. Let's just go up here and just plant. I didn't just do herbivores, did I? Okay, good. I thought maybe I hit the mouse wheel afterwards. I was worried I hit it before and we were just planting lots of herbivores. That would have been terrible.
Out of range.
Plant it up. Frame rate will crash here whenever we do this. Look at those way up there. How'd they get up there? Alright. Again, this is kind of like one of those games that you just sort of sit back and let things happen. Which, things were going very well when I was doing that. When I got in and started messing around with things, I really wrecked it. Understood. Don't go crazy with it. And, yeah, our carnivore population has fallen apart now as well. You can see herbivores. We're up to, I guess it's up to closer to 700, 750 on our herbivores. And our plants just fell apart. Every spike you see there on the plant population, every spike in here is me just kind of spamming seeds everywhere. And we just had so many herbivores that were chowing down on all of our plants until I introduced a bunch of carnivores. That's where I put a bunch of them in, and that's where everything just wrecked. Because it tore up my herbivores, which pretty much wrecked everything. And our score has gone back down to basically how you begin the game with. We'll see. We're not doing a very good job of succeeding. I just can't get plants to stick around. I don't know what to do. If we go to genetics, let's do something a little bit. Let's like go through here and put everything kind of on like the middle of the road. Let's middle of the road. Well, life expectancy seems like a good thing. Middle of the road, lots of these things, and see if maybe we can get some things to stick around. That's good. Efficiency. I mean, that seems like something that you want high, but whatever. Competitiveness, sure. Maybe competitiveness against. I assume that was against like other plants. Maybe that's competitiveness against. I need a high reproductive rate. Like animals. Seed force, whatever that means. Do that. Okay, so all these purple guys are carnivores that are out running around here. Let's spam out some more plants. See, now these over here are doing just fine. And that's because they're away from all the animals. Ugh, frame rate. Ugh, that's terrible. Okay, let's just go up here and just sort of let it let it happen. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Sounds like all right. All right, so we're just gonna watch the plants. So we're up to. We can see them. They're gonna skyrocket for a moment. Now the trick is just getting them to stick around. I would like all the plants. This central area here, where all these collectors are, seems to be a very good spot. I mean, it's sort of a valley, I guess. I guess it's sort of a collection area where everything sort of hangs around. So if we can get things to live in here, you can see the plants just plummeting though, and I don't know what the problem is. Like, I'm laying them down, and then they're just immediately dying. Are the herbivores getting to them? I think those are carnivores. I think the herbivores are like that guy. And now we're back down to the same plants that we had before. I don't know. I don't know how to fix myself wrecking this. We made it to day 7. So that's something. Our goals here, I haven't really messed with the goals. One of the things also it says on the Steam page is you, like, it's some sort of mystery who you're working for or whatever. I haven't seen any of that. Maybe that's something that pops in later. Let me look at science. We have 337,000. And we need, what, 500,000? And unlocking all the herbivores. Which for a while there, I was getting unlocks like every second. It seemed like I was getting another unlock. Come on, plants, hang in there. I still never figured out what these steam things coming off of them are. And that one's growing. Good, grow more. And then it disappears. I'm not sure. And then you can see the plants are just plummeting there. What if we try... This is all smoking and things. Maybe the, I've not really messed with it any. But you can see the wind speed, humidity, and temperature. Maybe there's something to... Like, these are doing fine. I don't see a way of messing with, like, heat resistance. So the desert plants are usually pretty tall, right? But that's because of water. Actually, they're usually pretty shrubbery, like small. The one with tall plants is saguaro. So maybe we can make a bunch of really short plants. These are all short, and they're doing fine. And let's come... Oops, wrong button. Let's come over here, like, away from everything. Let's throw them over here, like, against this mountain here.
Out of range.
Yeah.
Build more radars.
So over on the edge of the map is where we'll throw all these plants. So maybe they can grab a foothold over here. These are all going to be short and stubby, and we're going to crash the frame rate for a moment. Short and stubby plants. Hopefully, we'll be able to hang on there. Now, on the graphs, maybe this is something I should be watching, is you can see the temperature. The temperature is high at the moment. I don't know what it says, 0.71. I don't know what that is. And it's on the rise. Humidity is up there as well. You can hear wind speed. You can actually hear the wind also. Perhaps I should be planting like when that's in the middle. And again, everything's planted. Plants are dropping, plummeting. Another thing is maybe we should be planting during the day so that the sun hits them and they get a chance to grow. Like we can throw them over there while it's
out of range.
While it's still light.
Out of range. Build more radars.
And yeah, we could build more radars if we wanted to, I suppose. Over like there. We've pretty much taken up the whole valley though, just about. Now, are these hanging in there? Or are they all going to die? Looks like they're all going to die. Maybe I planted them too late, and so the shadow came and then killed them. I'm not sure if that is a thing or not. Anyways, I've been playing around with this game for quite a bit more, and I just wanted to show off what else we could do with it. In that first episode, I was kind of lost and didn't really know what I was doing, and now I kind of do know what I was doing, so I figured I'd show off some of that. I apologize for being ignorant on the first one. And yeah, nothing over here is surviving. The only thing I can think of is it must be something to do with this. So wind speed, it's all sort of moderate now. Let's try cranking out some plants.
Out of range.
Maybe we can find a nice valley down here. It's gonna be shady down there.
Out of range.
All right. Down here, there's a nice valley down here. Maybe we can cram out some plants. I guess what we could do is we just make a bunch of carnivores, kill off the herbivores, and just start all over. Start everything all over. Sun's getting a little low in the sky, so it's going to be nighttime, and these are going to be planted in the dark. So that might not be the best. At least the herbivores have leveled off a bit. You can see their population is doing all right. They're eating. I guess they're eating these giant ones that I have here that are that they've been here for a long time. These plants have done really well. I wish I knew what they were. I wish there was some way of pulling up that combination of genetics and replanting those, because whatever I did there, I did good. I mean, they were short, fat, and I don't know what else. Go, polygons, go. I guess these are all herbivores. I don't know which ones are carnivores. But the big problem I had before, when I had like 700 whatever herbivores, is they were just, as soon as the plants would lay down, you could see them all just charge onto it. Like 10 of them would charge onto each plant and just decimate it. Is that a plant spore? Are you gonna grow? What are you? I don't know what you are. Now it's getting night, now it's getting dark and hard to see. And again, we're sitting at that same level of plants. So moral of the story, don't panic and throw out a bunch of carnivores. Things were going so well. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Just get a big, oops, just get a big view here of the whole valley. And my terrible plants that are dying. Except for those, these are good.